Hello Cancer, how are you? Welcome to your April 2016 Love and General Readings. Really quick, I wanted to let you know that a very, very dear friend of mine and my own personal inspiration in real life just started her own channel. It's called Shooting Stars Tarot, and she was the reason that I started my channel in the first place. So please go check her out. She's a very lovely person and a very sweet, genuine spirit. So again, Shooting Stars Tarot. Now I am going to do your love reading with this deck, and then I'm going to bring back this deck I used in February, the Tarot of Delphi. I know that there was some issues, some controversial comments about this deck, but for me it's very inspiring. I love it, so I'm going to bring it back for the generals. So your love reading, Cancer, for April 2016. Here we go. Just a few shuffles. Whoops. Okay. Okay, Cancer, here we go. Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Hero, the Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. Wow, okay. Well, I love the aces here, and I love the tower here. Actually, really, really a beautiful reading here. So, okay, let's begin. You have the Ace of Swords, okay? This card came out in almost every sign, and even almost every single personal reading that I did over the past 3-4 weeks. And here it is for you. So I think maybe you had a little bit of a delay, okay? This is a moment of truth, literally a moment of truth, a moment of exposure where something becomes real or understood. You finally are grasping something. You're finally seeing someone for who they are. You're finally seeing yourself for who you are. You're finally seeing a situation for what it really is. Okay, and to have this in a love reading is so, so, so powerful. And it can even indicate maybe where it is you want to go. Where do you see yourself going, the type of partner that you see yourself with, and so many elements in your life are associated with this Ace of Swords, and it truly is a blessing to have this clarity in your life. If you are feeling confused now, rest assured the universe is working on your behalf. The universe is mulling things over, and you will find that peace, okay? This is a rebirth. This is a true reawakening for you and for your life. This is the plan, the universal plan coming to fruition. And with the Ace of Wands, these three cards here are so beautiful. Ace of Wands, new adventure, new excitement. Okay, maybe a newfound passion just for life, a newfound passion for your relationship, a newfound passion for dating. If you've been kind of in a little bit of a hole, or you've been mulling around, or maybe a lack of energy even, here's your burst of energy. Here it is, all directly in line with the Tower. The Tower is change. Challenges, yes, maybe, perhaps, but change, and an understanding of how that change really applies in your life, how it applies in your relationship. If you're single, a change in how you're dating, a change in the type of people that you're dating, perhaps even some romantic connection entering in your life. I'll know more as I pull out more cards, but really I'm seeing this to be more about you. The Hierophant here, Hierophant being tradition and foundation and being a part of something bigger than yourself and being a part of conformity, right? If you've been kind of in your little hole lately, you've been sort of maybe in a dating dry spell, maybe the romance hasn't been quite so prominent in your life, now is a time to just lighten up, okay? I think right now you're feeling a little bit of a burst of confidence, perhaps, a burst of, and I'm saying that because of the Empress here, okay? You being this Empress, the male or female, doesn't matter, but being truly comfortable in your own skin, being truly comfortable with who you are, and being also an incredibly attractive person, right? This is Venus, beauty, love, and physically magnetic for others. So if you are single, this is a wonderful card to get in a love reading because your attractiveness is eminent, okay? It's obvious and it can do you some good. If you are in a romantic relationship and you have been feeling maybe a little bit stale, maybe a little bit stagnant, I think that's about to change, okay? And it's going to just lighten up. It's kind of a strange reading, to be honest with you. I see here it is. The Nine of Pentacles here is really you. And for me, these cards are very, very similar. The Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, they're all similar in nature. Even the Strength card as well can tie in there. And for me, it's just so beautiful. Everything about it is beautiful. And I'm not saying your life is going to be peaches and roses or anything like that, but I think you are finding a peace with yourself. And that in and of itself is, like I said, magnetic. And people can sense that about you. When you feel comfortable, when you feel grounded, when you feel attractive, you feel beautiful, you feel handsome, when you feel a sexual energy about yourself, people want to be a part of that. People want to be around those types of people. And you, Cancer, are very social. So now is the time to really get out and explore and go have fun. Okay, Three of Cups, go have fun and enjoy your friends, enjoy the people around you. If your partner is sort of a homebody, likes to stay at home, grab them and pull them out, because through that process, you will find a newfound zest for life. The Tower is sort of intriguing to me, though, because of all the beautiful cards. This is like the easiest reading ever, my goodness. Of the beautiful cards that you have here, the Tower is the most, like in color, it's the darkest card, not necessarily in nature. There could be some challenges that arise this month for you. And it could have something to do with any of these things, right? The going out and being social, maybe going out and being social will bring something to light. Or maybe just getting out and going out has been a little bit challenging for you. And I think maybe there might be some news or something that comes in. I'm not seeing pages or anything like that, but the fact that you have Aces of Wands, Aces of Swords does mean new things entering in your life. And it might shake up your world a little bit, right? Like it might come in and throw a stick in the spokes and make you feel like, oh, wow, that was really unexpected, or where did that come from? You know, but through that process, through those things entering in your life, again, it could be something with an existing partner, or it could just be something about you, about yourself, about your life, that kind of comes in and challenges the status quo, that challenges the tradition or the way you've been living your life, that challenges your belief system a little bit. But ultimately a very light-hearted month. I want to pull out more cards. I feel like I should be saying more, but ultimately it's a very just just a really, really great reading. So hopefully there's a little bit more romantic messages here with these next cards that I pull out. Do one more. Okay. Well, here's the message, right? And it could even be the Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. There's an element there of focus, an element there of truthfulness and honesty, an expression of honesty. The Knight of Swords is kind of an intriguing card as well. I feel like maybe this is your significant other. Maybe this is your indicative of the people that you're dating or someone that you're just sort of getting to know. And here they are connected with this new passion, connected with this new awakening that you have in your life. If you are starting to date, this could be an air sign, potentially Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe someone a little bit aggressive towards you in the romantic department, right? Someone who has, I mean, seriously, you're very attractive right now, and you have that confidence about you that is just so beautiful. Of course this person is interested in you. Of course this person wants to be in your life, wants to be a part of it. And you could be, you know, this could even be someone that comes in new, right? Someone that comes in new into your life if you're dating, and it happens kind of just while you're just doing your thing, right? This could be the wheel in this, or the stick in the wheel, stick in the spokes, the wrench in the spokes. Anyway, this can be what that means. This can be associated with the Tower. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because it is directly connected with the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card here. And I kind of was thinking that the new entry of something coming into your life is associated with the Tower because it's directly in line with it here. So this person coming in, this person maybe shaking up making you see things, or telling, you know, this person has no qualms about telling you how they feel. They have no issue with like bringing something to the table, right? If this is your existing partner, this is them, I think, communicating something with you, telling you something, being open and honest with you. Again, this is a moment of clarity, a moment of understanding. If there's something you might not have even known, I'm actually not even getting any indication that you know that there's anything wrong at all. And if that's the case, this person might enlighten you on something, something that you did to them or something that happened between the two of you. And of course that might shake up your world. Of course that might make you think twice a little bit about, oh, like I didn't even know. And well, thank you for telling me, you know, thank you for telling me. We can work through it. If this is really someone that you're dating or getting to know, it could be that they express feelings for you. It could be that they tell you, and that but ultimately I think it's them that is coming to the table with something. I think you are just happy doing your thing. They bring something to the table. Therefore, getting your head wrapped around the situation a little bit better. And maybe a little bit better focused, with a greater understanding. You sort of start fresh, right? Once you have acquired new information, you are starting new. And this is you here, this is you, and this is them, and this is the situation. And it's that honesty, their honesty and your honesty, that can really set you on the right track. Okay, I think this is all going to bring about good things. The Nine of Cups is, you might actually, the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, they always show up together. And for me, they're so beautiful together because it's like comfort and joy and happiness, and even and sometimes this card can be associated with pride or ego, but rightfully so, right? I mean, you should have pride over the things in your life, over the things you've done, the things you've accomplished. You should, and you do. And that is one of the reasons why you are so attractive here, okay? And I think that whatever this is, whatever this person is coming to the table with or might tell you, or whatever information they might be giving you, I think it's going to be good, right? It's going to bring about better things, better times. It's going to make you feel good. And if this is someone that you're dating, maybe someone you're not quite interested in, either way, it's going to give you a little bit of an ego boost, okay? And not that you necessarily need it, but I think it will. It will provide you with some happiness and some level of joy. Okay, so those are your love energies. So let's move on to your general. And like I said, I'm going to be using my Tarot of Delphi deck, which I used back in February. It was kind of controversial. Some people didn't really like it so much, but for me, which is the most important thing, it's very inspiring, and it speaks volumes to me. So this is going to be your general reading, Cancer, for April 2016. Now, I shuffled these a lot already because I didn't want you to sit here while I was shuffling. Okay, I'm going to just do one more. I think I shuffled for like 5 minutes already, so for Cancer, your general reading for April 2016. Here we go. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 6 of Coins, 7 of Cups, Strength, I love that card, 6 of Wands, Enchantress of Swords, Devotee of Swords, and the 4 of Coins. Oh wow, interesting. This is quite a different reading, okay? And it might contradict my first reading, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I think... It's interesting when you have the 9 of Swords here, because that first reading was so light. But I'm feeling like perhaps there is, or there will be, and it could be associated with that Tower, okay? Or this person coming in, but maybe not. It could be something completely separate. That something is deeply affecting you, right? 9 of Swords is a very dark card. You're protecting something. You're not... I mean, it's very active in your mind. It's very present, very prominent in your mind, but you're not really letting anyone know about it. And that's a very dangerous type of energy to have, right? It's internally toxic, and it's very important to sort of let that stuff out sometimes. Well, it's a very contradictory reading. I don't know why. Because even here, 7 of Cups, it's a very fanciful card, right? It's fantasy and choices and options. And maybe it could be, especially if you are in the dating scene, I'll tie it back to the romance because just because I just did the reading. But the 7 of Cups, if you're dating, it could be maybe too many options, and you sort of hanging on to an idea about something. 2 of Swords is not seeing truth, not seeing it. So that truth, that Ace of Swords in the center of that first reading, I'm wondering if it's not something that you might be avoiding now. I felt like that was a beautiful reading. Everything was crystal clear. It came through. And now here we have like choices and not necessarily being able to see the truth, not knowing the right way to go. And despite that, though, you do have strength and the 6 of Wands, so there is some level of victory there. There is some level of like getting through the challenges, getting through some of the issues that you might be having. I think you, Cancer, you are a fighter, right? I have this Enchantress of Wands, which I actually feel is your energy, and then that same Devotee of Swords, similar to that Knight of Swords in that last reading, right? And here you are together. Again, a very beautiful, attractive person, male or female, and here they are, fighting, vying for your attention, using precision, using their mind, using their skills to sort of maybe work their way into your life, telling you something or bringing something to the table. And I'm wondering if it might be something that you don't quite want, or something, you know, it could be an expression of love, but maybe it's an expression of love that you don't really want from someone, or it could be really, you know, tied into anything. It could be some news of something that you, again, puts that stick in the spokes, sort of stops the progress of your normal life, and brings about some challenges, that brings about some elements of halting, right? The Four of Coins. Something's stopping. Something is, again, that Tower. Something comes in that affects your life. Not detrimental, not terrible, but it does have a little bit of a darker connotation, right? It might be more challenging than I originally gave it credit for, just given the nature of these cards here. But that said, ultimately, you have strength on your side. Strength, and I love, love, love this card. She's, you know, surrounded by lions and wolves, and she's tamed the wild beast, surrounded by rose petals, roses being, you know, that connection with divinity, that connection with our divine selves and divine entities. And the prophet, the prophetess, the Enchantress of Swords, the very intuitive, wise creature that can sort of see all, kind of call bullshit, right? The seer of truth that doesn't want to see the truth, Two of Swords. Why are you avoiding the truth? Why are you avoiding some of these things, the news, the information that you are receiving? Six of Coins is that element of compromise, of giving, of equality, right? When you have resources, you give. When you need resources, you ask. And it's about sharing. It's about finding the win-win in any situation. You know, what is it that this person is really bringing to the table that's causing you to feel stunted? It's causing you to feel like you can't progress, or you don't want to progress. Again, what is this fantasy that you might be living in? Seven of Cups. It's some virtual reality. It's, for me, it kind of goes well with the Three of Cups, right? It's too fun. It's too lighthearted. I think you might be getting grounded this month. Something is going to pull you down. Not in a negative way. It's not going to be like totally soul crushing, but it's going to humble you, and it's going to make you see the truth. That Ace of Swords, okay, you might be in some avoidance. So again, like I said in that first reading, it was like you didn't even know that anything was even wrong. You didn't even know that there was an issue, and this person is bringing something to the table. They're telling you something. They are the ones being honest about something, about how they feel. And here it is. Here it is, the enlightening, if you will, the process of enlightenment. Everything is hunky-dory in your life, yet somehow something comes in and it makes you see the truth. This is the process of the Tower. It's the process of that Ace of Swords, okay? When something comes in and it affects your life, it might put you in a little bit of a dark spot, a little bit of a, like, oh wow, like I really thought everything was fine. I had no idea that this was even going on. I was living in my own little world, my own little fantasy. I thought everything was just fine. And here I am, you know, Enchantress of Swords, and I'm supposed to be able to see everything. I'm supposed to be intuitive and empathetic, and I'm supposed to be this way. But yet here is some news of something that I didn't even know was an issue, and like, wow, it's going to be more surprising, I think, than anything. So let me go ahead and pull some more. This is a very strange reading. I hope it makes sense for you, my goodness. Six of Wands, though, again, positivity. I think you are well. I think everything, all is well that ends well. Actually, I'm just going to use that top one because those ones. Hero of Cups, the Ace of Swords, again, Ace of Swords, and Four of Wands. So all is well that ends well. This certainly is a message, the Hero of Cups, okay? This is a message, something coming in, news of something. And again, because it's associated with cups, I really feel this is going to be a romantic in your love department, okay? It can be applied anywhere to anything, but ultimately I do feel that it is tied to that, Knight of Swords in the first reading, because here he is again. And it's something to be aware of. Keep your eyes and ears open, keep your mind open especially, because they will be open and honest with you. They will be direct with you. There's no reason not to listen, because it's not going to be a hard thing to, it might be a little bit challenging. It might be an ego boost. It might affect your ego a little bit. Ultimately, it's going to end well. Four of Wands, stability. It might enhance your relationship. It might really bring you two together in a way that maybe you didn't really think it could. This is a celebratory card. It's joy. It's fun, and there's no darkness here. It's friends and family and going out and having a good time. So while something might come in, while it may affect you, it's not going to affect you long term. I think this is going to be just a blip on the radar, and it might dampen your spirits a little bit. It might put you in a little bit of a stressful spat, a little, again, blip on the radar. It's not huge in the grand scheme of everything, the grand scheme of your life, but just listen, keep your eyes open, your heart open, keep your spirit open and available, because this person is just expressing something to you. And I think it would behoove you to listen and apply changes and not be so stubborn, not be so stuck on how it's affecting your life, and just embrace it and move forward. Okay? Very interesting reading for you, Cancer. I send you many, many blessings. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next month. Thanks.